回来，69岁高龄的耶伦主席周四呢是在麻省大学的演讲当中强调，美联储依然很有可能在今年加息，提振了市场的信心。那么一直看跌中国股市的沃伦先生有何见解呢？我们来听一下吧。
嗨，各位观众，大家好。那么本周的股市呢，出现了一个低开高走的走势。我把耶伦主席呢，真的称为苦主。69岁的老太太呢，昨天晚上5点钟在麻省大学呢发表了演讲。为了澄清她在1周之前就是上周四她在美联储议息会议上的一些措辞呢，她做了一个比较大的一个修正。她说，这个加息还是在我们今年的年内时间表大家听清楚了。他说2个字，一个 inflation 是非常重要的。在上周四的讲话当中呢，他比较说到整个的经济处于 deflation， 而现在呢，他又说inflation 是一个很重要的一个我们要注意的环节。那么还有呢，就是今年年内要加息，因为大家都非常的迷惑，就是不知道为什么美联储一直错过这个加息的一个机会。其实调整一个0.25%的一个加息呢，给市场呢显示出强劲的信心。但是总体呢，今天的市场表现还是让我有点失望。好，今天拉升大盘的主要是金融类板块，因为大家都知道，一加息以后，这个从这个放款到这个借贷，再到这个收 deposit， 这个银行呢就会赚取更多的利润，所以银行类板块是比较强的。能源类板块44块的油价没有跌破，也是支撑大盘的。那么让我比较失望的呢，就是生物科技类板块 IBB。在今年上半年的时候呢，我曾经说过这个 BLUE 这个治疗癌症的这一个股票呢，将成为今年的一个大牛股。那当时有位朋友呢打电话来给我说，Warren， 你说这个 Blue 要跌到150，现在180，我觉得这种可能性不大。那大家看看今天是多少钱？100块钱。还有这个 AMBA Umbrella，MBLY Win Result 这些股票都依然的非常疲软。纳斯达克甚至呢今天都要跌入这个平盘的下方。所以我认为呢，今天这个反弹呢，首先标普不会，我跟杰老师也说，1950、1953和1948收盘是没有任何区别的。那么本周来看，纳斯达克是跌的，标普是持平，道琼微涨。从这个格局来看，我个人觉得后市呢，我还是继续的看跌。当然不是说我永远那么坚持。我认为如果美联储能够把量化宽松就是继续下去的话，我们股市还是会苟延喘息各位做多的朋友还是会赚钱。好，但是如果说我们进入了一个 cycle， 无法来调节这个问题，特别12月我们美国的 debt ceiling 就是债务上限呢又要到了一个时间表，那到时候美联储开会 debt ceiling 都是一个节点。我认为市场依然前途漫漫。那信不信呢？还由你来说不用我觉得这个市场波动很大，很多事情呢不是控制在Warren身上。耶伦主席69岁，昨天这位高龄的美联储主席呢，居然面对聚光灯他说不出话了，可见呢当时都简直要闷窒息的这种感觉。我觉得他压力很大，大家也给他喘息的时间。那 Warren 说不说的对呢？我觉得用时间来证明。那么同时呢，大家也可以加我微信来获得这本 Elliott Wave Principle。因为我们的波浪理论的大师呢认为我们依然还在第5浪的一个下跌的过程当中，虽然盘中有反复，但是下跌呢依然是主节奏，我们依然可以通过下跌来赚钱。本周呢，我的 LABD 呢斩获呢相当的不错，这是看跌3倍生物股科技的 ETF。那么 Brad Johnson 是我们生物科技股的教父，我觉得大家理解他的东西呢，必须要好好的自己去琢磨，而不是就买了听了就买。好，但是生物科技股呢，它的反弹幅度呢一定会很大。好，那我们拭目以待，下周同一时间再见，拜拜。
Brad Johnson 是 Investors Alley 的小盘股和大盘股的首席研究员，同时他也常出现在 Street.com 的 Real Money Pro 栏目当中。 他对于整个市场以及个股的准确预测，使让他成为 Seeking Alpha 排名前1%的专栏作家。
My name is Brett Jensen, as you know, and I run the Biotech Gems investment newsletter that just came out in May and then really started to launch. It is supposed to be a newsletter to offer my 20 best picks within the biotech sector, 5 of which will be large cap growth plays. These are the stocks that have visible earnings and revenue growth, reasonable valuations, good pipelines. They add lessen volatility in the overall portfolio. And I recommend that subscribers put 50 to 75% of the overall biotech holdings in these stocks. That will do some good risk mitigation. And then I combine it with 15 smaller cap picks that are more speculative, promising, attractive, and by diversifying with smaller stakes, we can go ahead and play for the home runs, knowing that every now and again we're going to get a trial result that does not end in success like most trial results do not. I found this is the best strategy over the last 2 decades for managing biotech portfolio to manage the risk when we have downturns in the market like we've had over the last couple of months and managing it for the long term.
Brett Jensen 曾经准确地预测生化板块的走势。本周生化板块是遭遇了重大的变故，我们来连线 Brett 听一下他的看法。Hi Brett, since reaching a record price of 400 in July, the biotech sector IBB is down about 15%. Do you think biotech sector is oversold?
Certain parts of it are, and there are some good buying opportunities, especially in the large caps, which have come down with the entire sector. I mean, these are the large caps that we've talked about in the previous interviews that deliver constant, consistent earnings and revenues growth and are selling at reasonable valuations, have deep pipelines, very solid balance sheets, maybe even pay good dividends as well. Stuff like Gilead Sciences, Amgen, AbbVie. I've added to all of those. I've also added a couple smaller biotech plays that actually have earnings, which a lot of the early stage and mid-stage development companies don't. Those names include Any Pharmaceuticals and Horizon Pharma. In the small cap sector, most of the companies here are early and mid stage. You're seeing much bigger declines in those than in the overall large caps. I'm treading very lightly there because the sector, when this part of the sector, when we get a downdraft in the overall biotech industry, they always go down much faster and they slower to recover. So you've had 5 pullbacks in small biotechs since 2009 of at least 20% or more. We're in the 5th one right now. So until we have a confirmed bottom in biotechs, I'm being very cautious in that part of the biotech sector.
Okay. Even though you're kind of avoiding the small caps, one stock you recommended, synthetic biologics, ISYN, went up about 30% since you recommended. So I wonder, what is your secret in finding small cap gems within the biotech downturn?
Well, synthetic is one of the exceptions to kind of avoiding small cap here. It's already had a big downturn. At one time, before a failed trial, was at 14. It came down to 2, bottomed. It has a lot of things I look for in small cap biotech stocks, starting with multiple shots to goal. It's important to remember for biotech investors, only 12% of the drugs that start out in clinical trials actually ever end up being approved and end up in a commercialized product. So it's very important that they invest in small companies that have at least a couple drugs in trial or at least one drug for many indications. Synthetic definitely has that. They also have a strong balance sheet since they raised some secondary equity and it's getting increasingly positive analyst support. And they have a partnership with a larger player called Intrexon. Which some of your subscribers might be aware of since they invest in a lot of these small cap plays.
Last time we met in July, you seemed very bearish on Netflix, Amazon, and Tesla. So now, what is your opinion towards those 3 stocks?
Yeah, first of all, those are never going to be stocks that I'm going to have a high opinion on simply because I'm a fundamental investor and I believe in valuation based on either earnings streams or increase in free cash flow. Those are not stocks that meet that investing criteria. They've all had huge runs. Obviously, they all make great products. I mean, there's probably not a better car on the road than Tesla S. However, from any kind of earnings valuation, they're tremendously overvalued. And if this market volatility continues, these kind of high beta momentum story stocks are going to really take the brunt of any kind of decline. So I would not be adding or investing in these stocks right here at all.
好的，谢谢 Brad Jensen 的分析。接下来我们来关注一下下周有哪些值得关注的经济数据。除了周四例行发布的申请失业金的数据之外，下周还有非常重要的 ADP 就业数据和非农就业数据分别会在周三和周五公布，这将会为美联储是否加息提供重要的证据。而在公司业绩方面呢，我们看到下周有 Costco 以及美光科技会发布财报。想要随时随刻获得我们的资讯信息，请扫描屏幕上的二维码，关注中文投资网的微信公众号，或者拨打免费电话800-958-8561。好了，本期的节目呢就到这里了，我们下期再见。